wrist, so shake it. I ain't got none, but I'm planning.
Hey guys, welcome to Just Friends Uncut Podcast. I'm Sam.
I'm Nikki.
And welcome back, bitches.
I'm all.
You okay? You want some water?
I'm great. Yeah, that'd be nice.
Sorry, we only have
Welcome to episode 28.
intro them in, buddy.
Oh shit! How y'all doing?
How y'all doing for the past 2 months?
Yeah, sorry guys that we haven't been. We haven't been available. We've been busy, but we have also been like on the anxious side of wanting to do the episode again. So we ain't going nowhere. We just, we had to take a little time.
Take a little trip. Hey, but you know what? We're back. We've got more stories. Lots has happened since, I think it was July was the last time we were here. And lots has happened.
Since July?
So it was before your birthday. It was like the weekend or something like that before your birthday.
To do a birthday episode.
No, we did. Okay, so wait a second. I'm lying. It was August because we definitely talked about the Cancino's Morongos. We did the Murdochs.
Yeah, the Alec Murdoch.
That was the last episode.
Yeah, okay, so that was my birthday episode.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know why I felt like we didn't. I don't know.
It was literally a couple days before your birthday. Binks, come here. We're at my place right now, so it's a little bit of a jungle in the background, guys. We got 2 kids here, there's 2 animals, and then there's us animals here. So you might hear some commotion.
Decent.
But bitch, we have so much to talk about. So much has happened.
I mean,
a lot.
Yeah.
So let's start it out. First of all, thank you guys so much for tuning back in and not giving up on us.
No.
Because that tends to happen to us, to me and you.
Yeah, I've been busy. I've been working a lot.
Yeah.
Sam is always working a lot.
Mm-hmm.
She got 2 children.
Mm-hmm.
I got Benji.
We got fucking animals, kids.
And life has definitely been lifing, and it's like I feel like it's 0-1. Like life won me none.
No, but
I'm grateful and thankful, Jesus. Don't get me wrong, to be alive, but
you're doing good.
It's been a little hard. Yeah, I'm saying
you're fine.
So
yeah, well, so her birthday was on the 12th, and we haven't recorded since I think it was like around the maybe August 7th, something like that. When we recorded, and I threw a surprise party for her birthday.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we had a blast.
It was a lot of fun.
We had us a time.
That was August 31st.
The 30th.
The 31st.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I keep forgetting that the 29th was on a Thursday.
Yeah.
I don't know why I keep thinking it was on a Friday.
So we had that event, and then it was really cool. We pulled it off, and she came here to my place. We surprised her, and then we ended up going out, and it was a fucking time. It was cowgirl themed.
Yes.
It was really cute.
Very cute. Everybody was dressed super cute. We had got a little bottle.
We got a little ratchet.
Yeah.
Yeah, get this shit. So we go to it was like a club, right?
Yeah, so we go to a club, and then I got hot, so I was like, I'm gonna go outside. And then when we decided to go outside, we ended up going to another place. I don't know, is it called the Library or something like that?
No, that's a strip club, honey.
Is it?
Yeah, we didn't go there.
God, what is it called?
I fucking don't know.
No, it's like I don't remember.
Anyways, we ended up getting fucking free free bottle service because it was her birthday, and it was just a fucking time. Like we had and we don't go out like that. Like we're in our mid-30s, honeys. We don't go out and party like that. But we lit up the town.
We did, and my knees were on the Megans that night. I had them Megan knees,
Bitch. Oh, I was like, you look like death in the morning. You were dying. You were like so. I was like trying to call her, FaceTime her, and she was all dead.
I was so hung over. Like I was like, this is crazy. Like,
I was
this is why I
making
don't
ramen.
Yeah. She was all like, I'm great. I'm like, of course you are. Fuck off. Don't talk to me right now.
Well, because I was the one that was like, let's fucking go home. Like, I was so tired. And then we made friends with the Uber driver, Nathan. His name was Nathan. You kept calling he was Nathan. But he was funny because
he didn't take us to McDonald's. I'm pissed.
oh my god, you guys have okay. Wait a second, bitch. You guys, okay. Can we get in which story do you want to do first? Me with like the blood stuff and the ghosting, or do you want to do with you and the? Let's do yours.
Yeah, because mine's not that.
Okay, you start because I'm gonna tinkle. You start it out. Okay, let them know.
So what would you say? Like it was like a week after my birthday. Yeah, it was a week after my birthday. So
yeah.
It was a week after my birthday, and y'all motherfuckers is not gonna believe what happened. So here it goes. So it was a week after my birthday, and I got a call from somebody that I was like I really honestly never really expected for this person to call me. But so anyways, so it was a Friday morning. It was like 4:30 in the morning, and I get this call from like this unknown. It's not unknown, but it just said like the number.
You didn't know who it was.
And no, because I was knocked out, you know?
Yeah.
And so you know how like when you look at the phone and you're like, what the fuck? You're not really like, you can't really like see.
Yeah.
So I was like, what the fuck? But Matthew had just gone to like a candlelight. And I was like, oh shit, maybe something happened and someone's trying to get a hold of someone from him and they got my number, you know?
Right.
So I answer it, and you know how when you answer the phone, like it kind of gets like a static sometimes, so you can't really like hear what the person says.
Right.
So I was like, hello, and then obviously the person spoke, and I didn't hear them, so I was like, hello, and all I hear was, I'm surprised you answered. And I was like, and immediately I was like, oh my God, it's my fucking ex. So I'm like, hello. I was like, what? And then he goes, I'm surprised you answered. And I was just like, immediately I was like, why the fuck are you calling me? Like, what the fuck do you want? And he was like, and then I was like, aren't you married? I was like, don't you have a baby? And then he like has like this little stupid drunk like laugh. And he was like, that's what my girl says. And I was like, well, I'm not your fucking girl. So what do you want? I was like, why are you calling me? And then he's like, man, he goes, I'm just going down the list. And I was like, you know what? I was like, I don't give a fuck about your list. Like, I was like, don't ever fucking call me again. So then I text him and I was like, the next time you call me, I was like, I'm going to hit up your wife. And he didn't say anything. Like, nothing was said or whatever. And I'm just like, oh my God. Like, he really like grinds my freaking gears. Like I was so like
That's
like
so irritating.
So I ended up having to tell Matthew, right? Because I was like, we're gonna talk about it on the pod, and I don't want him to hear it on the pod as opposed to hearing it from me.
Yeah.
So I told him, and he was like, and like I didn't get what he was saying about going down the list, and he was like, Matthew was like, because he wants to fuck. He was like going down a list to see who would answer and go hang out with him. And I'm like, the fact that he has that much confidence in himself to think that I would ever do anything with him is wild to me. Like, honeys, I am a lot more experienced and I know what I'm doing. And I don't want your little baby cats. Okay? Don't nobody want that. That's what your wife wanted. Okay? That's why she married you.
Your corpse just laying there doing nothing. So
gross. I can't stand him. Like I really was just like, I'm just like flabbergasted, bitch.
I was like say that fucking number. Yeah. I was like, what the fuck? I couldn't believe it.
Crazy. I was like, ew. Like to me, I'm just like, what the hell, dude? Like crazy. That would never happen. I don't care if we were the last human beings on Earth. Like I'm gonna like go to Alaska.
Yeah.
And you stay out here in the Fontaines. No,
Bink, stop.
You creep me out sometimes, Bink. Oh God, he just headbutted me.
Yeah, he wants you to pet him. Binksy, come over here. What's up? What happened? Yes, baby. Go over there, please. We're recording the podcast, honey. Over there. Sorry, guys. Mom life is calling right now. But I'm still here. We're still making it happen. Okay, so that happened. And what else has happened on your end recently that like we haven't been for the podcast? We've been here for the podcast yet.
So a fucking bitch ran a stop sign and I
yeah.
fucking rammed my car into her.
Yeah.
I finally got my car back though.
I know.
I'm so happy about that. Like,
So they fixed it and everything's
yeah,
fine?
they fixed it. Everything's fine.
So it wasn't total.
No,
Thank God.
Because, well, I mean, I think I would have got paid out, and I would have just gotten like a whatever car, like a little cute used nice car. But I'm happy that I didn't have to because I really like my car. I love it. I'm so happy to get it back.
Yeah.
But aside from that, that's it, right? I don't think anything else has happened.
I don't know. Canelo won the fight.
Yes, we had a great time.
That was a lot of fun. Yeah, so a little bit's been going on over here, you know. Some strange things have been occurring on this end, and I'm here to talk about it.
And I'm here to listen to it.
So, okay, I don't know if you guys remember. So I want to say back in like May, I had talked on the podcast about like kind of like reconnecting to somebody from my past, and we had decided to like, you know, talk and hang out, and you know, it had been going on for what, May was like 5 months ago almost, right?
Yeah.
So it had been going on for a cool like 4.5 months, right? And everything was going well. It had I don't want to say like it officially became exclusive because it didn't, but it definitely started feeling more exclusive. And we actually had a discussion about like, you know, it was just like him and I, you know, like in that manner, like more exclusive, but not like official, right? So everything was going good up until about a month ago. Things started getting like rocky. Okay, so I'm all saying my dog's name. He's all what? Things started getting a little weird. So I want to talk about this, and I really want you guys to like. Oh, are you okay? He's fine. He's fine. Binks, he's resilient.
His hands all falling on.
No,
He's fine.
He hit the wall right now when he jumped down. But anyway. He's literally fine. Stop.
Oh my God.
He's all behind you. He's all, you bitch. So okay, I really want you guys to comment on this because I want you guys to start interacting on the actual post now that we're on YouTube. Comment, you guys, leave a fucking comment.
Comment, follow, and subscribe.
Yeah, no, seriously, share it, share with your friends.
Yeah.
Help us out, guys. Like, we ain't getting paid for this shit. I mean, you guys. You guys want us to keep coming back. You gotta support the podcast.
Yeah, when you go on YouTube, you go to Just Friends Uncut Podcast.
Okay, but I really want to. Oh, fuck.
Okay.
I really, really want to hear what you guys have to say about this. Okay,
Yeah.
so, oh my God, Binks, you're driving me out of my goddamn mind. Okay, so listen. We're women, right? We all have little Johnnies and the honey hoes. Oh my God, I gotta get through this podcast without like fucking dying of laughter. Okay, so we all have vaginas. Obviously, we all have periods. We all have circumstances that happen, right? So out of everyone, I'm sure everyone that's listening has had this happen at least once or twice where either you know, start bleeding during intercourse, or you get your period early, or you're on it still and you don't know. You know what I mean? Like it happens. And some of us have boyfriends that are like, I don't care, let's keep, you know.
Yeah, men are nasty.
Yeah, they are.
So
They're gross.
like,
So it's happened in all forms for me, to be honest. Like throughout my life, it's
and I'm sorry, but everybody has.
everyone's had something like that happen, right? With like a bloody situation, right? So I like I said, I've known this guy for about 12 years, right? We've been intimate multiple times, and we've been talking for over 4 months, and we've been also intimate over 4 months, right? So it's okay. I had a situation about a month ago where we were being intimate, and I had started to lightly bleed, okay? And I already knew too, like by the way that I felt, I knew that it was happening, and I already was uncomfortable. I was like, fuck, like shit, like I don't like it.
Regardless, like we're females and obviously we know how things work, and also men know how things work. They should. But it's still in a way that even if it's not our fault, it's still a little bit like
it's
embarrassing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, even if they're like reassuring you, like it's okay, don't worry about it, you still have like this, like, oh my god, I can't believe that just happened. Even though it's like it's gonna happen,
right?
Like,
it happens.
It's not. Yeah, you're not
it's
the only
normal.
one. I'm not the only one. It's normal for that to happen. But even though it happens as women, it is still embarrassing for us for that to happen.
Right.
So it's like,
it's not ideally like what I want to happen, right? So I'm just like, fuck, I already like kind of could tell, and then I kind of stopped the whole situation, and I was like, hey, like, just to let you know, like I can already tell, like there's probably gonna be like blood if you wipe or whatever. And he was like, oh, like at first he was like, no, there's not. And then he like wiped himself, and it was like a small amount, guys. It was like pink. It was a very light amount. And he seen it, and he was like, oh yeah, there is. And I was like, oh, and I was like, yeah, I had a feeling. I kind of started like getting pain. So I kind of had a feeling that was going to happen. And at first he was kind of just like not really saying anything. But I'm already like, this is the first time this has ever happened with this guy. It's not my boyfriend. I'm immediately like embarrassed, right?
Yeah.
But in my head, I'm like, this is a grown ass man. Like, he's fucking 36 years old. Like, I'm thinking he's gonna be like maybe nice about it. Yeah. This fucking asshole starts like wiping himself off, and he goes like kind of like under his breath, but definitely loud enough for me to hear it. He's like, gross, bitch. Immediately, my whole fucking demeanor switched the fuck off. Like, I've never really been, 12 years ago I was mean to him, but I've not been mean to him in this past like recent times. Immediately, like my whole face was like, fuck you. I didn't say that, but I was like, what the fuck? And I just started like getting my shit, and I was like, he's like, oh, like, why are you angry? And I was just like, I'm not. There was something else that he said too, and I was just like, I think I said something about I was like, yeah, stuff like that happens or whatever. And he was just like, yeah, this is why, like, I try to, like, not go raw because there's fluids.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So he says that, right? And I said, well, maybe you should fuck a man. Maybe you should fuck a man. That's what I say to him. And he's like, what? And I was like, well, maybe you should fuck a man. And he's like, okay. And I was like, yeah, because this happens to women.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, it was just very fucking awkward. So from there on, I literally was like super annoyed. I wanted to leave immediately. I was like, are you gonna fucking walk me out or not? Like I was over it and I wanted to leave. So it's hot as shit in here. So I was like, walk me out. And then when he walked me out, I could tell like in his face that he kind of knew he fucked up. And I just felt like super unsafe. I did not like that feeling. I was like, I want to get the fuck out of here. Yeah. This is so awkward.
I don't blame you.
So going forward, we didn't talk for like 6 days after that.
Yeah.
Literally, like, I had nothing to say to him. I honestly thought that was going to be like the end of it, right? So, hold on. Intermission for me really quick. I got to turn the AC on. It's like hot as shit in here to me. Are you hot?
I'm good.
I'm fucking boiling.
I am great.
You tell them what you think about that whole situation until I finish my part.
I just feel like certain things were, like initiated from him first, as far as when you guys had spoke about you.
Say it.
Okay, like he's the one that said he didn't want to wear.
Yeah, exactly.
So to me, it's like if you're gonna like say that, then why would you be immature and be like ill? Like to me, it's just like, well, what do you expect?
Yeah,
like duh.
And you have kids. Like,
yeah, like what? Like hello.
Yeah.
You think it's just like dry as fuck up there or something? Like I don't understand. Like does he not know the anatomy? Like the vagina is always moist.
There's always gonna be fluids.
We have discharge. We have, you know what I mean? Like
everything.
So it's like to me, it was like that's very like off-putting and immature. Like
Mhm.
it's like, how old are we? Like you're really gonna be like, ew, like fluids, like duh, bitch. Like hello.
No, yeah. So from there, obviously, I was like super off put by him, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And I just felt like, and this is my thing too. I feel like men, not all men. I'm not like singling anybody out. Like I'm really not. But I just feel like a lot of times, men they want someone that's and it's gonna sound kind of weird, but it's almost like they don't want a woman. Like what they want in a person is like they name all these things like, oh, you have to be chill, you gotta be not crazy, you gotta be not emotional. And it's like, but we're women.
Yeah.
Like we have emotions, we have wombs, we have hormones, we have all of that. Like that's the beauty of what a woman is that we feel. And men these days, I feel like this fucked up ass generation, it's like they want us not to feel.
Like they want us to just be like, oh, like just go with the flow and like
like flow.
yeah, and it's just like no,
Got me
it
fucked
doesn't
up.
work that way. Like
Then be with and I love my gays, nothing against my gays, but it's like then be with a man then. If you want something to just I don't want not emotional and this and that, like what the fuck? Be with your homeboy then.
yeah,
It's like doesn't make any sense to me, but that's what I'm saying. Like you'll hear a lot of men say shit like that, like I want somebody who isn't crazy. And I'm not saying you have to be crazy in a toxic way, but as women we feel everything. We have the crazy in us because we protect what's ours. We have mother instincts, like we have so much. But that's what makes a woman, and that's the beauty of what a woman is. So aside from that, like physical and all that, like mental stuff, we also have periods and we have blood and we have vaginas. You know what I mean? So it's like, okay, so that was a number one kind of like, don't do that. That was the number one kind of like red flag for me, right? So we didn't talk for like 6 days. We ended up talking again, and it was kind of like awkward through text. And I ended up seeing him. And when we talked in person, we kind of like squared everything away. Like I was like, hey, like you made me feel uncomfortable. And he said he was like, my bad. Like, I get it. Like my bad. It's just like, obviously I don't like blood, but like I know that happens and this is that. Yeah. And I was just like, whatever. So we kind of like figured that out. And then from there on, we started talking about becoming more serious. Like we started talking about like doing like date night ideas and stuff like that. Like this was not that long ago. It's about 2 weeks ago, right? So I'm over here like, okay, I'm all in. I'm like, yeah, like I'm down. Like we've been talking for a while. I like him. Aside from the whole like gross blood thing, I was like, okay, whatever. Like I do like him, yada yada, right? So get this shit, you guys. I can't even like believe it. I'm like, what the fuck? So we talked. Today's what? Saturday. The last time we spoke was the last Tuesday or Wednesday, one of the days. And I started noticing like 3 or 4 days had passed and he hadn't contacted me. Like maybe a day or two is like not that out of the ordinary because, like I don't care. Like I know he's busy. I'm busy. I don't hit him up every fucking day. But I was like, okay, this is kind of getting weird. And I noticed he wasn't posting on social media. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck is going on? And I know that he has a lot going on in his life. So I was kind of like, maybe he's going through something, whatever. So I gave it a couple more days. And by like the 6th day, I was like, I'm fucking over this. Like, there's no fucking way you're just going to not contact me anymore. Like, that's so weird. Makes no sense.
Also, to me, it's also becoming a pattern.
It is. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So to me, it's like, I get it. Like, we're all busy. And sometimes, like, we forget to text, the day, and then we're like the day after, like, oh fuck, bitch, I'm sorry, or damn, I'm sorry I didn't text you, I totally forgot, I've been so busy. Like, just communicate. Like, it's like, I don't understand why, like, he can't just be like, yo, like, I'm really going through it, so
like I'm not ready to do this or whatever.
Not only that, but it's just like, to me, and that's what I was like been telling Sam, like, it really frustrates me because men will talk a lot of talk, and then it's like they don't do the action. Like,
No.
They don't do, like, okay, you guys talked about going on a date, so why are you not asking me out on a date? Like, why
because
are you
he
not
fucking pussied out?
You know what I mean? And then to me, and then, but my point is, too, is that then they get all like, why are you tripping? Like, we're just being casual. And it's like,
but you said things.
No, but exactly. And that's what I'm saying. Like, and that's kind of like the situation that I had with the guy from LA.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he would say certain things, and then I would like be like, okay, so then what are we doing? And then he would hit me with the like, oh, I feel like you're pressuring me. And I'm like, bro, you're telling me A, Y, and Z, A, B, C.
Yeah.
And when I ask you about it, you're basically like making me feel like I'm the one that's
Gaslighting you.
yeah, you're like for sure gaslighting me.
He's wanting you to not be a woman. That's what he's doing.
And it's just like, well, then don't say, like, just don't say things. Like, I don't understand, like, why people have to just,
But honestly,
like, just say the truth.
I honestly feel like some guys, even women, I think that some of them kind of get like this excitement out of like giving people false hope.
Yeah, but that's fucked
And
up.
it is no, it is fucked
for
up.
the
but
person that you're giving false hope
I
to,
do think
because
that they
they
do
can
that.
just be entertaining someone that actually wants to be
No,
around.
yeah. So for me and him, yeah, bitch, it's been about it will be 2 weeks in the next couple of days, and we have not spoke one fucking word. I caught him looking at my stories the other day, and I was like, I'm not gonna even look at your shit. I don't give a fuck. Like, bitch, one thing about me is that if you don't hit me, we're not gonna speak again, and that's that. Like, I didn't do shit to you. Everything was great. Everything was good. We had a great conversation the last time we hung out. Everything was squared away, so I thought. And fine, if he's going through something, I get it. We're human, and we're all having our own experience, and I totally understand that. But what I don't understand is being like not being an adult. He could have easily been like, hey, look, like, I have too much going on. I really can't do this right now. I mean, of course I would have been bummed, but I was like, all right, cool, like, fine. But instead, now it's like this big mystery of like, why did he do that? You know what I mean? I'm not tripping, but of course, naturally, part of me is like, what the fuck?
Well, yeah, because it's like feeling like ghosted in a way.
I
like,
definitely got pretty much ghosted. I mean, he didn't like block me or anything, but like, he just hasn't contacted me.
Yeah.
And he still looks at my stuff, but it's still like, it's like, okay, so you're just gonna watch me for the rest of our lives and not say anything? That's very fucking weird to me. And I'm not being like prideful, because I know like some people will be like, well, why don't you just reach out to him? I have done that in the past, because this has happened before where he didn't hit me up for like 2 days, and I did this whole thing, and then everything was fine. But no, I'm the last person that wrote. I wrote him on Tuesday, and then he responded, and then we left it at that. And then again, going forward, nothing. And I'm not a fucking man. You need to lead the fucking way, you know? Like, and I just feel like at this point, if he's waiting to see if I'm gonna hit him up, then that's a fucking game, and that's weird, you know? And I'm just like, for me, once we hit the 3-day mark of not speaking, I'm already losing interest.
Yeah.
Doesn't make any sense. So I want to hear down below what you guys think about this situation. I'm gonna keep everybody updated. I was on that's another thing, TikTok, guys. Talk about TikTok.
So we made TikToks on the Just Friends and Kit podcast.
And follow our individual ones.
Yes.
What's yours?
I think it's like Nikki Forever.
I know we gotta tag
I think
ourselves
it's
in the
the
bottom.
same thing
I'll tag us in the
as
thing.
my Insta.
Also, yeah, we're gonna have to like on your phone right now. Once we're done recording this, I'm gonna like send you the link so we can post it.
Okay.
Because this is, or I'll text it to you because I can't get on the thing
On the what?
on the fucking Instagram.
Why?
It logged me out again.
Okay, do you want me to look for the password? I think I
If you-
screenshot it to you?
If
Sent
it's
it to you.
okay, then is it the same?
Yeah.
Okay.
I haven't changed it.
Anyways, so we're gonna we started TikTok.
Yeah.
So follow our individual pages and our together page, and everything's going to be down below. But I was talking about this on TikTok, and everybody was kind of like, oh my God, like everybody kind of had their opinions. And some people were like, he got a girlfriend. I don't think how I know him, the shit that he has going on in his life, I don't think he has room for a girlfriend. I don't think he got back with his ex. I don't think that.
Do you think that maybe if he doesn't have a girlfriend, you think he's like talking to somebody else?
No. Mm-mm. No. So yeah, people were giving their opinions, and yeah, like I just think for me, I don't think he's talking to no one else because he's really busy. Like, I don't know. I mean, I don't put anything past anyone. Like, maybe he is, but I just feel like even in the department of the, you know what, he wasn't that great. I'm like not trying to be a bitch, but like it wasn't like, I don't know, like I know dudes that could like withstand talking to like multiple bitches, and he definitely didn't have that in him. Like, no, there's no way. Like, there's no way like physically that he could do that. So that's my opinion. I don't think he's talking to anybody. I truly think he chickened out. I think he realized like she is going to require more than I can give. And because I'm a lot of woman, like, and I don't mean that like in a physical sense. I mean that like in a everything sense. Like, I have a lot going for me. I'm very on my shit, and I think it shows. And I think he chickened out.
Like a little insecure about it.
Yeah, because he knows that I don't need shit from him, you know. But we'll find out. Like I said on TikTok, I'll keep you guys updated. I mean, everything comes to the light. So either he's gonna end up hitting me up, I'm gonna find something out, something's gonna happen, you know. So I'll keep you guys updated. But tell us if that's ever happened to you. Has that ever happened to you where you got like ghosted?
I'm trying to think. Like,
This is like the most odd one though, because it's, again, he didn't like block me. I feel like I've gotten ghosted by guys that like not really ghosted.
I mean, yeah, like the guy from LA, he would like block me for a little bit.
Really?
Yeah.
While you were talking?
No, not while we were talking. Like he would just like, I don't know, it would like he would get mad or something,
Mm-hmm.
and then like he would like block me. We wouldn't talk for like a week or two, and then he would hit me. He would unblock me, hit me up, and like a pendeja, I would be like, I'd go back over there like dumbass. But yeah, I guess from him, like, but not really like, no, I don't think so.
Like where you never talk again type shit. I've ghosted people, unfortunately. I have. In a
don't think
long time
so.
ago though. I don't really believe in doing that anymore. Like if it's like someone you just met somewhere and you just don't really want to reply, okay, that's different. But like if you're talking to someone for like months,
No,
that's fucked up. Like give a goddamn explanation.
yeah.
I don't know. It's just really weird to me. Like, and again, like it's not bothering me in a way where it's like really fucking with me, but like of course, again, there's still like little question marks in my head. I'm like, what happened?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my update. I'm back to square one per usual. I mean, I was single the whole time, but you know what I mean? Like I'm back to, I'm not talking to no one, and I don't want to now. I'm like, I'm done again. I'm going to go back on my celibacy journey. No, but for real. Like, well, what am I going to do? So, there's that.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
That's wild.
It is. I'm like, what the fuck? And we did have that fucking eclipse. So, I blame the damn planets for this shit. And it happened right in the midst of everything.
It's been crazy. It honestly has been like, I am tripping out that my ex called me. I'm like, what?
And it was during Mercury retrograde.
God, I'm like, I can't believe he had the balls to call me. And it's just like, it's been, I don't even know how long. So Matthew and I, 5 years.
Mhm.
So it had been, I think maybe like 3. So it's been like 8 years. I have not seen
know.
or spoken to this man.
Yeah, I was going to say, tell them how long you haven't even talked to him.
So to me, it's wild that he would still like think about me to call me and going down the list, but take me off of it, bitch.
Fuck him.
God,
I'm
annoying.
so up to my fucking neck with irritation with men. I swear to God. I'm so irritated. It's like, are you fucking joking right now? Also, like, I'm not going to get too far into this story, but I also fucking ran into someone that I used to be in love with.
Yeah.
And I was like, cool, this is great. And it was literally like in the same week that the guy fucking pretty much ghosted me. I run into like I don't want to say he's my ex, but he's definitely like a thing that I was like in love with, and it was like a big old deal. And I fucking saw him in person, and I was like, ah! And it was really awkward, but it's all right. It's all part of the plan, you know. It's we're just living, laughing, loving, and breathing.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to tell myself.
That's assault, brother. Yeah, it's fuck, man. Life has been definitely life, and it's been a journey.
It's been a little bit of a gander.
It's been a little bit of a doozies. A doozers.
Yeah, so
Golly.
it's been crazy. It's been wild. It's been crazy. It's been a lot of changes going on.
For sure.
And I can't believe we're at the end of the year.
Yeah.
Almost a fall.
Yeah.
But we are excited to be back
Yes.
with you guys. And we're just gonna make it fucking work, because
we're gonna try to figure it out, because I got a second job. So I've been working a lot. You know, as you guys know, if you guys follow me on Instagram, you guys see that I'm posting my shifts at Mac.
Yes.
So which I'm loving, but at the same time, your girl is tired.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it takes, like, having another job has taken a lot of my energy, and like sometimes I get home and I just want to chill. Like, I want to chill. I don't want to go anywhere. I just want to be like on my couch chilling.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Seriously.
But we are gonna figure it out. We're gonna try to maybe designate maybe like a certain day of the week or the weekend.
We're gonna get more episodes out.
Yeah,
it's not the end of us. Don't think that, because that's not fucking happening. We're coming back, and honestly, we're about to hit a year in November.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, we would have a lot more episodes. We'd be like in the 30s by now. We'd be like in the 40s by now.
We'd be like maybe blown the fuck up by now, but
no, we just gotta keep going.
Yeah, we're gonna keep going.
We're gonna keep going,
and we're gonna figure it out about the episodes, but. Comment below. Let us know what topics you guys want to talk about.
We need some topics.
Send us some cheesemas, some scenarios.
Yes,
I love me a good scenario, a little story time.
I like ghost stories. It's Halloween season coming up. Let's do ghost stories.
Let us tell us a story of like a paranormals.
Yeah,
Paranormans. I don't want to watch the movie, but just like if you guys have stories. I don't like scary movies like
it's
that.
It's not scary. It's a kid one.
No, it's like talking about the actual like paranormal.
Oh, okay.
Not the movie, but just if you've experienced like having a ghost in your home or
because it happens.
Driving, like I was watching.
Oh, tell the story about the little boy when you were driving.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we saw Beetlejuice. We saw Beetlejuice.
Yes, we saw Beetlejuice.
Story.
Yes. Okay, so it was. I want to say that it had to have been like Christmas Eve, right? So I had left a family party and I was driving home because I had to work the next day. No. So it had to be Christmas or something like that. It was a holiday, but I had to work the next day. So it probably was for Thanksgiving, and I had to work the next day for Black Friday. Yes. So no, because he was wearing like a Christmas robe.
So then it was maybe the day before Christmas Eve.
Yeah, maybe. Okay. So I left the family party and I was turning on like the street, the light that I turned to like take the little back way to my house, my parents' house. And mind you, at this time I was still living at my parents' house. So I'm at the light and all of a sudden, like I see this kid and he's like crossing and it was late. Like it was maybe like almost like 1 a.m., right?
Shit.
And I see this kid and he has this like, he has blue. It kind of looked like he was dressed like damn, what's
like
that
Home
movie?
Alone?
Home Alone, yes. Like he was dressed like that with like those type of like PJ pants, and he had a blue robe on. And I was like, what the hell? And he was just walking straight, right? And I roll the window down and I'm like, hey, where's your mom? Do you need a ride or whatever? And he didn't turn around to look at me. To this day, I don't know what he looked like. I just remember he was young. He had that type of outfit on. And this whole time I'm thinking like, there's nobody driving. Like there's nobody was looking for him. So I don't even know.
And he had no reaction when you talked to him.
No, he didn't. He did not react to me at all. He didn't turn around to say no, thank you, or leave me alone, or nothing. And obviously, I'm not that person. I would have genuinely taken him home. And nothing. Like he had no reaction, and I always felt very weird about that. Like I always, in a way, like even before you said it, like. I always felt like he wasn't real. Like, I don't know.
Just hearing that story, because first of all, you had never told me that. I was like, what? She barely told me this, like, the night we saw Beetlejuice, because it was kind of like a little eerie night after we left. We saw Beetlejuice, and so she told me the story, and I was like, oh my God, that sounds like he was a ghost.
Yeah, so I'm just like, that's crazy. Like, I don't know. Like, I've always felt, like, weird about it. You know what I mean? So,
yeah.
So, yeah, like, to me, it was just, like, and I don't really, like, tell that story. I don't know. It kind of freaks
creepy.
me out,
Yeah, that sounds like fucking the show Are You Afraid
So, maybe
of the Dark?
I wasn't supposed to see his face.
Bitch, I don't know.
Maybe I would have been traumatized.
You freaked me out that
It was very scary. Like, I did not like that feeling. And then, like, I couldn't get him out of my mind. But every time I think about that, like, I always go back to, like, he probably wasn't real.
Probably not.
Like, he probably was, like or time traveling. You know what I mean?
Yeah, probably. I don't know, man. I don't know.
I don't know.
But we want, that's what we're, okay, so since we're coming into like the Halloween season, we want you guys to leave like stories like that, you know, like we're going to post stuff on our Instagram. So be sure to follow us on our Instagram. We're going to post like the stories where you can like click it and send us your stories. So we want to hear scary stories, everything, guys. We've been on a 2-month hiatus. We're back, but we need you guys to support and give us topics, give us stories, give us things to talk about.
We still have that number, right? Or no?
We're probably gonna have to do a new number because I think it expired. So we're also gonna redo the whole like call thing where you guys can call in and it's anonymous. No one's gonna know who it is. You guys can call in and tell us stories. You know, tell us
even you
hi.
can even tell us like, hey, I don't want you guys to play it. We'll listen to the story and we'll talk about it.
Yeah, if you want us to play it on live, like here, we will.
But if you
not,
don't, then that's fine. Like we won't play it so nobody hears your voice, but we'll speak about the story that you guys sent us in. So just utilize all of that, guys, because we really love to do the podcast. I know we've been MIA.
But we need you guys to interact too.
Yeah. So interact on Instagram, interact on the YouTube, follow us on the TikTok.
We haven't posted anything yet.
Because I needed. I don't know. Like, remember we tried to look for it and it's not popping up. So I think it's because of the nickname. So when it allows us to change the name, I'm gonna change it to instead of because I. Fucking beings. I do not like cats' tongues. They freak me the fuck out. I don't like it.
He's just sitting there all nicely.
No, he licks me. I don't like it. It's sharp tongue.
All right, guys. Well, we're coming to an end over here.
We're coming. Don't look at me that way, Bingson. But yeah, so follow, subscribe, comment, support us. Let your friends know. Your mamas know. Your mamas know.
Yep. There we go.
Mamas.
Follow us on TikTok. We're gonna link down below both of our individual ones and our this page under here and our Instagram and all of our goddamn social medias. Follow us there,
and we'll greatly appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you guys for staying with us. We're back. We're back in action. We're gonna try to do weekly episodes just like we were doing in the beginning.
Yes.
So we're here. We're here, man.
So get ready for episode 29.
I can't believe we're going to hit 30 soon. Woo-hoo. Finally.
We got to do something for the year mark.
We will. We have a while.
We should go out and then do the interviews.
We should.
You know?
What, baby? No, baby. I said 30.
That's what I said.
Oh, yeah. 30. Our episode 30 is coming up.
When?
2 weeks. All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. We love you guys so much.
We appreciate you.
Appreciate you.
Signing out, sugars.
All right. Bye.
Bye.